This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity Podcast. Today's discussion, and I'll give you a title in a moment, is as follows. Equipment matters, but often it's the player or the person and not the equipment. I had a chance to witness one of my closest colleagues, a brilliant leader of a mega fund, who spent yesterday changing skis 3 or 4 times, going back to the rental place 3 or 4 times within 3 to 4 hours. And for the life of me, and this is one of my favorite people in the world, as good as they come, as interesting as they come, multifaceted, a Renaissance person of all types. For the life of me, as many times as you went back and forth to change skis, I couldn't see a difference in his skiing ability. Now, I am no great skier, but I certainly got a great bird's eye view of how much it's the skier and not the equipment. And it's not that equipment can't help. Now, I find myself doing the same thing with all my sports. I've never seen a golf club I don't think it's going to change my life. I've never seen a tennis racket that I don't think it's going to give me marginal improvement in my tennis. I've never seen a computer or a phone I don't think it's going to help me in business. None of it really matters. It's all about the person. They say the swordsman, not the sword, the athlete, not the equipment. But this was a vivid reminder to me of how important you're working at your craft is versus just constantly trying to improve via equipment. The only footnote I'll add to this story of this brilliant person who runs this mega fund, whose skiing insights are not second to none, is at some point late in the day, his spouse said to me, "You're a better skier than I expected," which is sort of like one of those backhanded compliments, I guess. But it led me to believe that my friend, who will always be known as the equipment changer with an R, is constantly telling his wife, for as much as Scott gets out in the skis over the last 20, 30 years, he's an awful skier. And all I could say in response to that is, that his wife is a brilliant skier and a wonderful person. My friend's a wonderful person as well. But all I could say to my friend is, you are not exactly reminiscent of like Peekaboo Street or Ingemar Stenmark or Stein Eriksen or Jean-Claude Killy. You are best staying in your lane, which often is brilliance in management of funds, brilliance in music, brilliance in so many things. But for this person, the equipment changer with an R, to throw shade on my skiing ability when he is no great athlete or no great skier. It's not exactly you say, let's follow him down the slopes. Nobody ever said that in the history of the world. For him to throw shade at my skiing is really offensive. In any event, this is a silly episode, not a real episode. So just hopefully you enjoy this. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Thank you very much.